Hi again. You guys deserve a good explanation.
You guys do deserve an explanation.
Susan hates cannabis content. We could just start making videos with no plants at all. Would you guys like that? No more seed to harvest? No more grow series? We wanted to make a video, let you guys know what's going on. If you guys didn't see or get the message or the post that we made, channel members, RIP.
We're so We're so sorry.
It's an outrage.
We are very, very upset and disheartened by all of the decisions and answers that YouTube have given us.
Or lack thereof. So we were removed from the YouTube partner program, so that means basically the largest support or help to the channel members, you guys, almost 200 of you, immediately gone. All that support. Without being in the partner program, you can't have the ability to have channel members or super chat or a lot of the fun things, the emojis and the fun stuff and the perks, and also, the ability to share our content with you guys who want to help support all the work, because it is a ton of work to make the content, and we've invested, thousands of hours and thousands of dollars into making the content. And there is a monthly cost that we have to incur for copyright free music and the video editing apps and the streaming platforms and various other things. So it's definitely a lot going into making our content. We want to keep always making it better.
Yeah.
And better for you guys. And when they flip that switch just overnight, it really kind of screwed us up. It was literally the day after we closed on the house, and we were so excited, and we woke up the next day and with the email just saying that you guys were kicked out, and the reasoning for that was harmful and dangerous content.
I just wanted to go back to bed.
Yeah, it was a hard thing to wake up to, and we really tried to fight it back and forth with the emails, just trying to get some kind of explanation.
Some answers.
What did we do wrong? We had 0 strikes. We had perfect self-rating on uploads, following the guidelines for recreational use content. It's not illegal in our state. We weren't selling anything illegal or linking to seed sites.
And then we just didn't get any real clear answers to what we could change about our content moving forward, so this doesn't happen to us again. And we haven't really received any real clear answers yet.
Yeah. And we even managed to get a phone call with an actual person from YouTube. Unfortunately, that was completely useless and gave us absolutely no information. And they said that they can provide no information from the second level team that actually did the removal or taking us from the YouTube partner program. So just never any real information or explanation why. No explanation ever on how to protect ourselves in the future. Any inkling as to what we did wrong or what any part of the content that was wrong, other than all we can glean is that it's just because we make cannabis related content.
Yeah.
Even though it's legal and it's educational and it's entertainment, we're not selling
and
anything.
Restricted.
All the content has always been restricted 18 plus, following the guidelines and the self-rating, which is perfectly fine for the YouTube partner program. They have a recreational content for self-rating that are perfectly fine for limited ads, and that's what all of our stuff was. And even though they're limited and we don't make anything off it, that was never really the point. We know making this kind of content, you're not going to make anything off of views.
Yeah.
And we didn't. We didn't. Members was our main support, and the 200 of you guys that were helping support our content, that was the real thing that was helping us the most. And they just flipped that off, and they, we're not getting it back.
We weren't getting rich off of ads, you guys. It wasn't even like that.
Yeah.
The main thing was, like Neil said, was the membership support, and they completely pulled that out from underneath us. And we also, we want to say sorry to you guys that you were supporting us so great. And we also now have some options now that where you can support us. But it is, again, a little disheartening that this has even happened.
Definitely disheartening and damaging to the community, especially because we were really following the guidelines and doing our best ever since we started the channel. And according to them and their rating systems and how the videos are rated and how we were rating them, everything was flawless. We were within the scope on everything.
No
rated
strikes.
Perfectly, 0 strikes, perfect self-rating. So it's still kind of baffling to us. And the only really answer we ever got was just try and reapply in 30 days. But it's very disheartening just not to know how to proceed, because even if we got it back, what's to keep it from happening again?
What can we change in the future from keeping this.
Yeah, and it's damaging because we were counting on some of that to help with the new house and help build out the new grow room and the content we want to make, all the stuff in the future. So
and we lost all those members,
yeah.
and we'd have to rebuild that again.
So so we will rebuild, guys, and we've decided to move that support to Patreon off YouTube, so that way it's not gonna happen again. Even if we never get back into the partner program, it doesn't really matter.
Keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Personally, I just think that this community is so positive.
Yeah.
Overwhelmingly positive sometimes, and we're doing nothing but trying to educate, and it's just really frustrating as somebody that's trying to advocate for this beautiful plant, and we don't get to make these choices, and we don't get to so I feel like this right here is an opportunity for us to look at this positively and see what we can do to continue to fight the good fight for this plant.
Yep. So I mean, what does that mean for the channel? None of the content's really going to change. We're going to keep doing everything the way we've been doing it. We still have plenty of unrestricted content, plenty of content that is restricted with the plants, and we don't plan on changing that. We have tons of ideas for new content.
Yes.
And we're going to just continue on, guys. So if you
Stick with us.
if you want to help support, check out the link down below for the Patreon. We have a few different tiers with different perks and things like that to help support. So we would really appreciate it if you guys love the content, enjoy the videos, go check out the Patreon, join up.
We appreciate all of you.
It's a huge help, and we're going to continue investing the same level of work and quality, even more so after we move really soon, guys. Less than 3 weeks, it's going down. So
you can't keep us down.
You can't stop the Highigan fam. So we appreciate you guys. A bunch of you have already signed up over on the Patreon, but if you haven't, there's a link in the video description. There's one on the homepage of the channel in the top right in the link section. So check that out, guys. That's how we're going to be moving forward with it. So unfortunately, no more fun emojis and Kappa emojis and things like that. Although for some reason, we can still have them on the live chats, but all the memes and people who had the emojis before don't. So I mean, there was fun perks and things that we could only do through the YouTube partner program that we can't do now. So those fun memes posts in a way to interact with you guys really directly, and the icons for the members in the comments and filtering by that, like that really kind of great integration. That's why we liked it so much, because it was easier to connect with you guys, and it was easier to share that content directly with you. So there's still going to be members videos and things like that. They're just going to be shared through Patreon now. So if you guys want that behind the scenes extra content, pictures and fun stuff, we'll still be doing that, and we'll be coming up with new ideas and new kinds of content to offer through the Patreon for those of you guys who want to support.
And again, this is totally not our decision.
Yeah.
So
it's out of our hands.
So thank you for supporting, even though
yeah, thank you guys. And you definitely don't have to join the Patreon. Keep smashing the likes and dropping comments. It's also a huge help. Those of you guys who use our discount codes and the affiliates that we work with, like that's we're really down to only the affiliates now until the Patreon can get back up to where we were, just in terms of support and helping the channel continue to grow and help offset some of the financial contributions to the work that we do. So we really appreciate you guys so much. Check out the Patreon if you love the content. Videos will still be coming. They ain't keeping us down.
They're not gonna keep us down, and believe me, you guys are still gonna get those behind the scenes of our new house and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, it's coming very, very soon, before we know it. Been trying to purge in the basement, but it's like never ending. So we're getting close. So we'll keep in contact, guys. As always, follow along on Instagram. Live streams every other Sunday, and now check out the Patreon if you guys are interested in supporting. We really appreciate it, and
love you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button.
Can't stop us from getting high again. Try it, Suze. You did. You kind of should.
We love you guys.
Blew it up.